Howdy sports fans, how are we doing? We're at harvest, well, kind of, we're not, but me with the baler, I am. One of our local farms were having some winter barley off them, and done one field yesterday, and I've just come up this morning to do the other two fields. Fairly decent crop to be fair. Winter barley, not my favourite crop to bale, but because it's itchy old stuff. Blew the baler down yesterday. Oh man, I was itching like a good one. But anyway, yeah, we'll get the old 225 revved up and crack on. Auto handbrake, as seems to be the thing these days. Right, just adjust the transmission aggressiveness. Right. Baler primed up, so we've just got to change some settings on the baler. Well, basically clear the bowel count, that sort of thing. So just go in, do that quickly. D, reset, yup. There you go, that's all ready. Put her into full auto mode. Give her all the revs. Pick up down. And we're off. We've got about, I think we've got about 30 acres. Yeah, probably about 30 acres, 20 this one, 10 in the other. So take a few hours to get through, I should think. See all the flashing lights up ahead? That is part of the what's it part of? It is part of the Black Cat renovations. Which I must do a bit of an update on, really, and I should do a bit of an update on it. So we're fair cruising through this first field. Not as much straw in this one as was in the first field I done yesterday. That was about 10 bales an acre. Not quite, but yeah, this is not looking quite as good. But again, the tally up. We're at 72. There'll be another Big Mac with that large fries and a Coke. No, there'll be nearly 100 in it, so yeah, that'll be good. But I don't know about you, but it don't really feel like harvest. I mean, it ain't really had much decent weather. I mean, look at today. It's just grey and miserable. Yeah, it's just, don't know. Perhaps I ain't seen many combines about yet. A few folks going, but again, there's not a lot of winter barley about, like. So yeah, a few folks have gone into rape. But yeah, I mean, we're all probably a week away yet, anyway. But I mean, we still haven't got a combine yet, so so we couldn't do anything if we wanted to. But just over 2 weeks ago, we did go to Saxham, so near Bury, which is Class UK's headquarters. Went there about 3 years ago with Muck and a few other folks. We had the tour and everything, and we did. It's where they had the silage demonstration. About 3 years ago, I think that was. Anyway, we went again, like I say, just over 2 weeks ago for the combine training, and it was actually our combine, or the farm's combine, that we did the training on. So Oliver's has sold 2 of them this year, so it was only sort of us and the other customer lot, but it was it still needed PDI at that point. It's got a big box of stuff needed bolting onto it and everything, so it's currently down at Oliver's at the minute. It's probably, to be fair, it's probably done or nearly done. I've got to say, because that was 2 weeks ago, so so we should have it. Well, we'll have it next week, I would imagine, and we'll have a bit of a look at it. Like, it's a smart. I'm not going to say little, because it's not a little combine actually. Certainly bigger than the old medium 310. But I'll go into that when we get it. And we'll do a bit of a walk around, all that sort of stuff. Liz will be driving it, I'd imagine, at some point, so you'll get your combine video. Whilst we was there, they've got the only one in the country, the new 12 Series 650 Xerion on full tracks. What a machine that was. Ginormous. You park that next to my FW and it would make the FW look small. But weirdly, it was still quite compact. It was tall. Ginormous bonnet on it, but it did seem quite, it was taller rather than long and wide, if that makes sense. But a little bit of kit. It's quite interesting. Quite a few folks go for, because obviously you've got 2 types of that. You've got the Arctic steers like the FW, or like quad tracks, 9RXs, that sort of thing, which is like your traditional way of putting high horsepower down to the ground. Basically straight axles. You've not got steering axles, so they're just straight axles. Your steering's done in the middle, whereas Class go with it slightly different, use 4-wheel steering. Of course, you've got the other modes as well. You've got crab, you've got offset, and all that sort of stuff. And it was always like, you can't put as much horsepower through your steered axle as you can a straight axle. But there's 650 horsepower this new Xerion is. Obviously, they've not got much of an issue putting 650 horsepower through steered axles, So it's quite a bit of kit. Really nice bit. I'd love to see one going, and there is only the one in the country this year, and it's Class a demo in it through the autumn on obviously heavy tillage, that sort of stuff, So that was good. That was good. Right, so last pass of this field, and we're on 111, so not bad. That's over 200 we're done now. And we'll nip down to the next field. Let's roll. So there really are, especially since my last sort of update, or the first update really, on the road here, they really are cracking on with it. I will have to get the old drone up and do a proper, update, sort of show where they are with stuff like. Plenty of big gear on the job now. 30-ton Volvo, G series. They've got to be good fun to drive, surely. Look like they've got good suspension on them, which is key for me. I do like good suspension. Yeah, see what they're doing here, you probably won't see too clear on, but they're digging either side of the road, because the road's going to go straight through where we are, just sort of on this hill between us and that red car. Now this road is going, they're moving it over slightly, so they'll dig it out, put the overpass in for this road, and then they'll dig this out. So yeah, like down there, they've dug 20 foot down so far, something like that. So it'll be level, like, if you know what I mean. But with all the other stuff, like there's the East West Railway coming through this section as well, probably. And they're also on about building about 350,000 homes down this area as well. So when they do that, it'll be a bloody city here. Like, it won't be worth living here. Yeah, 350,000 homes they're going to build here. Really? There you go. I suppose that's it's what you get for sort of being on the A1 corridor, like, you know. It is kind of ideal. It's a bit higher than sort of Luton and that, like, but A1 straight down to London. Jobs are good. And right, we're going to come off just here. That's the field we done yesterday. Little round bows in. Bit of exhaust brake, slower up. And slide in here. Oh Jesus, she's a bit rough there. I could do with a bit of levelling, that could. And this is our other field, which is, what's it, 10 acres, something like that. Right, back down a gear. Fire up. Hydraulics back in. We'll just change me bow count. Let's roll. Nearly done. This will be the last bale in the field. We'll take what we got left, which, as you can see, is not a lot. We'll take that home with us. Yeah, well, we're on 57 in here, so quick bit of math. What are we, 112? So it's 157, 167, 169 today, plus the 93 odd I did yesterday. So yeah, I made a good start to the job, haven't we? There we go. So 263 we've done so far. So that's a nice little chunk out of the way, done with, before we've even started doing anything. Talking of doing anything, look what's turned up this afternoon. Look at this little chap, but less of the little. They're really not little anymore. Yeah, she's here. So yeah, I've had the header a long time, but yeah, she's just turned up today. So job's a good one. We're now pretty much ready for harvest, lot. Well, I hope it munches through what we've got with super ease. Anyway, we'll have a close look at this on another vid. But yeah, I thought I'd give you a little tease, like, you know, it seems just turned up this afternoon. There you go. That's what we got. Anyway, hope you enjoyed that. See you on the next one. Ta-ta.